This rusty pony breathes a tired, dusty sigh, rolling past the faded houses neath a broken sky. You say we're going to a powwow, 1,000 miles of road, just an old man and a story that's a heavy ancient load. I got my own battles in this modern age of gray, and your old-time coyote fables, they won't make them go away. You talk about the thunder, I just see the coming storm. You see a sacred circle, I just see a place that's torn. You're the dream keeper, telling tales of sun and shade, of how the world was woven and how the spirits played. But can those stories fix a future that's been sold, or warm a generation that's been left out in the cold? You say these words are medicine, a map to guide us through, but I'm just a lost kid driving with a broken point of view. You speak of Eagle Boy who flew too close to the sun's fire, of a woman who loved a serpent and burned with her desire. I hear the words you're saying, but I see the flashing lights, the easy money angry boys who rule the lonely nights. Your legends feel like whispers from a world that's turned to dust, while the life I'm living screams at me in violence and in rust. What's a hero in a fable to the enemy I know? Just another pretty story with no real place to go. You're the dream keeper, telling tales of sun and shade, of how the world was woven and how the spirits played. But can those stories fix a future that's been sold, or warm a generation that's been left out in the cold? You say these words are medicine, a map to guide us through, but I'm just a lost kid driving with a broken point of view. But the miles keep on rolling, and the sun beats on the hood, and suddenly your stories are being understood. step is more than miles. I'm seeing my own reflection in these ancient sacred trials. So tell me now, grandfather, tell me one more time about the blood of heroes that is your blood and is mine. The journey isn't over, I can see it in your eyes. You've passed the fire to me beneath these desert skies. You're the dream keeper, now I'm the dream keeper, and the story's just begun. Yeah, the story has begun.
Dust on the rest, it holds 1,000,000 ghosts, and every single one of them knows the stories that you boast, or the ones you keep in silence, locked behind your teeth. A legacy of ashes buried underneath. You wear a stoic warrior's face, a mask you learned to build. Well, I just tell my stories till the quiet has been filled. We're both the sons of the wolf, a hunter who ran from fire, left us with the question of a funeral pyre. We're riding on this greyhound, a pulse in Montana, to pick up the remains of a man we barely know. Yeah, just two Salish Indians 1,000 miles from home, with a box full of a father and seeds that he has sown. You say an Indian ain't nothing if he isn't tough and mean, but I think an Indian is something the world has never seen. Your hair is cut for battle, well, that's what you believe. You practice looking angry so no one sees you grieve. I wear these nerdy glasses, my suit is secondhand. They don't see a warrior, they don't understand that stories are like arrows, they fly right to the heart. And sometimes being honest is the most courageous part. We're just a pair of Indians, a joke to them, you see. isn't me. We're riding on this Greyhound to Polson, Montana, to pick up the remains of a man we barely know. Yeah, just two Salish Indians 1,000 miles from home, with a box full of a father and seeds that he has sown. You say an Indian ain't nothing if he isn't tough and mean, but I think an Indian is something the world has never seen. His trailer smelled of leaving, of promises unkept, of all the silent sorrows that a lonely man has wept. Was he the hero of my stories, the villain in your soul, or just a broken person who lost all his control? To forgive a man like that, it isn't weakness, it's a fight. It's learning how to walk away and step into the light. We let his ashes fly into the Flathead River's rage, and in that gust of wind and spray we turned another page. So how do we forgive our fathers? How do we forgive our fathers? Maybe we just tell a different story, and we tell it to our sons. Yeah, we tell it to our daughters, and the story has begun.
The wind remembers where the rivers ran before the iron horses and the pale-faced man. It whispers of the bison, of circles unbroken and wide, then screams of broken treaties where our ancestors died. They hunted us like shadows across the frozen plain, took the language from our children, poured fire on the rain. A wound so deep it echoes in the blood we still carry on. How do you mend a sunrise when half the light is gone? Now the great white father speaks of men reparations, promises like a new day being born. But how do we trust the hand that held the blade so long? Do we fold into the silence where our spirits don't belong? Do we cling to the reservation, a fading lonely spark? Or is there another pathway shining through the dark? By the fire's gentle glow, of ceremonies whispered, of seeds we still can sow. But the young ones feel the pull of lights beyond the wire, the easy numbing comfort that sets their dreams afire. With screens and fleeting pleasures, a world so loud and fast, forgetting all the wisdom that was meant for us to last. The ghost of painted warriors, in casinos they reside, a hollow ringing victory where lost souls try to hide. Now the great white father speaks of mending what was torn, of reparations, promises like a new day being born. But how do we trust the hand that held the blade so long? Do we fold into the silence where our spirits don't belong? Do we cling to the reservation, a fading lonely spark? Or is there another pathway shining through the dark? What if we build new bridges with roots still in the past, not just surviving but thriving, a future built to last? Embrace the gifts they offer, but with our own clear sight, to reclaim our narrative and stand strong in our light. Educate our children, not just in their school and tongue, but in the songs of our people, the ancient wisdom song. We can reclaim our sovereignty, not just on a small patch, but in our minds and spirits, a new fire we can catch. Invest in our own businesses, our own art and our own lore. Show the world our strength and wisdom like never seen before. Like a new day being born. We may not fully trust the hand that held the blade so long, but we will not fold into silence where our spirits don't belong. We will not just cling to the reservation, a fading lonely spark. We will forge a vibrant pathway, shine and clear, building our own future, casting out all fear, with the spirit of our ancestors, guiding every stride, for our children, for our nations, with dignity and pride.